Okay, I'm super excited because I just finished the first draft of my business plan. This has been a year in the making. Literally, I started June 8th, 2024. So I did finish a couple weeks before a year. Shout out to me. Pew, 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 pew. But I'm super grateful and just very happy and ecstatic that this has come to fruition. All of my ideas and creativity and lack of direction feels like it's finally coming together on this 19-page document that holds what I want to build and work towards for the next chapter of my life. I didn't realize how much creating this business plan would give me a way to put all of the things that are in my head in a format that is communicative, it's transparent and clear, where now I have a way to share with other people what I have going on in my creative mind. And I was a little hesitant because I'm not always certain how to translate my creativity into black and white and traditional things. So the business plan was very overwhelming. I'm not even gonna tell a tale on that one, but I did find a format on Canva. It's not so traditional black and white. It has some colors, more browns and taupes, and really a diversity of browns. And I was able to follow a format. I used ChatGPT to help me figure out what my goals are, how to word my business description, how to word my offerings, how to really get down to the nitty gritty. It was extremely helpful. And it allowed me also to really narrow in on what it is exactly I want to do, because I have a lot of ideas, but which ones are going to be financially profitable? Which ones will I be able to do for a long time and a long term? And then which ones what do I want to start? Because that's a problem for me too. A lot of times is not knowing where I want to start. And so I have 4 offerings that I'm very excited about. And it's just gonna kind of be like a stepping stone to allow me to finally figure out what direction I'm going in and how I can combine, because I'm interested in ecology, I'm interested in land stewardship, conservation, sustainability, things around the earth. I'm also interested in astrology and otherworldly things and concepts, such as space. And I'm also interested in healing and self-reflection and finding a sense of belonging. My Saturn's in Aquarius, and so I didn't understand how I could mesh all of those things into one business, and not only how to mesh it into a business, but how to make it profitable. And so after a year, I also hired a business coach. I worked with Zakia Harris. I am blanking on what her business is called right now, but she's based out of California. I'll try to put her information when I remember it on the screen. But she also was very helpful, informative, in helping me figure out what it is that I actually want to do. How can I make money? How can I put it out on paper? And it was part of her process that got my creative juices flowing. But before I even went to her, I went to actually a spiritual teacher, a spiritual guide. Her name is Ye. I don't even know how to pronounce her name. I think it's Lucia. I'm not sure. But she wrote the book Jambalaya. And I was explaining to her that I want to do art and creativity as well as environmental and education, and I wasn't sure how to merge the two. And I also told her that I can tend to be shy, reserved, and I like to hide. And she was very straightforward and compassionate but direct, and said, that's an oxymoron. How are you going to be an artist and have all of these great ideas, but you're staying in your comfort zone and you're hiding? Which, I mean, a lot of artists manage that, so whatever. But it was something I needed to hear, because in my brain I was separating my art from the science, and I was separating the healing from like the conservation work. And she really helped me get down to the nitty-gritty that it really needs to be integrated. And a lot of times we live in this society where things are one way or the other, and people don't focus on that intersection or that integration. And so what my business is aiming to do is really integrate art, science, healing, magic, and make it into one, because I mean, it's really a holistic business, a holistic experience, and I want everybody to be able to walk away with something, whether that is the magic side, whether that's the healing side, whether that's the science side, or that's just the side where their mind is open to possibilities and they're curious. But I want people to have something where they can tangibly take away. So I'm very, very happy I had to document this moment. This feels like a huge accomplishment in my journey, especially since I am just completing my Therapeutic Horticulture certificate earlier this month with the North Carolina Botanical Gardens. I'm packing up this week to leave Durham, North Carolina, to make my trek back to Arkansas. That way I can finally get my hands back into the earth. Oh my God, I've been it's so painful being a gardener and not having your hands in soil. I mean, I did have some places where I volunteered here and I was able to contribute and work the earth a little bit, but as somebody who is deeply embedded in land care, that was a challenge. And I don't have my paints and my canvases, so I wasn't able to paint and draw like I want to. I mean, I did go and get some like small canvases, and I did get a couple bottles of paint, but I didn't want to go all out because I'm only here for 9 months. Whew, let me breathe. But I was able to do a little bit, and I was really focusing actually on drawing while I was here. I'm not a huge fan of drawing. I find it to be extremely challenging and slow and not as fulfilling with because it's black and white. I mean, I've never liked to color really, so I can't wait to get home, have my paints, be able to create all of these things that I have been imagining, and get away from my computer and doing all this typing with the business plan. But I'm feeling I'm just feeling very proud of myself. It feels like a very proud moment. It has been extremely challenging, a bit isolating, but hey, I found my direction, and that feels really, 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 really good. Woo! Yeah, it's a really beautiful process. I'm grateful for it. It was extremely hard, but here we are on the other side, and I cannot wait to make all of this come true, or at least attempt, and see where I learn and fail and grow and where I succeed, because nothing ever goes the way we plan it, but I think this will be good. So I think this will be good. But yeah, that is what I wanted to share. We will see where we go from here. I'm on a high. I'm about to go make a smoothie because I'm hungry. But yeah, until next time, it's your girl Lavender, the herbal fairy, and we will talk very soon. Peace.